Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Ain't God been good to me? But then again, ain't he been good to you too, though? I mean, really, man. Think of all the blessings God has given you. You know what? There's some good news today, though, y'all. In the face of the world being the way it is, the evilness that's out there, it just seems like that's all that's on the news sometimes. You know, we got news of parents not really standing up being parents. We got news stories of children turning on their parents. You got everything. The economy, you got places you thought used to be beautiful places to go. Now they got travel alerts. It's all over. It's all over. But the good news is there's something that you can have in this relationship with God that gives you a way to deal with it all. And I'm not saying that it'll protect you from every single thing out there that's happening, because some things are going to happen to you. You're going to be in an accident from time to time. You're going to make a mistake and fall down from time to time. But man, wouldn't it be incredible for you if you understood that you had some insurance in all of this, that no matter what happened to you, you know, you were covered. You know, look, insurance companies, as good as they are, you know, like our friends at State Farm or any other insurance company, you know, they do some amazing things. Insurance is a really, really good thing to happen in the event that something happens to you. You know, you may not want to pay the premium, but guess what? In the event that something happens to you, that insurance is absolutely critical. Well, but guess what? They cover certain things. You can get life insurance. You can get auto insurance. You can get accident insurance. You can get health insurance. There is nothing that you can buy to safeguard you against life's decisions. You know, if you make a mistake, if you cheat, if you lie, if you fall down and you can't seem to get it together and you make a crazy decision about how you're going to go about securing an income, there are no policies you can buy for that. You can't buy a policy if you stop being the man you're supposed to be and give up on your children. You can't buy a policy if something happens as a mother and all of a sudden you're not the mother you're supposed to be. But there is some insurance coverage out there for you. And that relationship that you form with God, that friendship that you form with him, that alliance that partnership, that prayer that you put in all the time, there is an insurance policy that you have taken out when you form a relationship with your Heavenly Father, when you form a friendship, when you form a bond that protects you when these things happen, in the event that they happen. Now, here's the great thing about prayer. Prayer can head off some stuff from happening. It really, really can. Prayer can prevent some things from happening. You know, I'll give you an example in my life. Okay, here we go. Because, see, this is the best way for me to do it. Because, see, what I don't like to do is talk to people without letting them know, hey, look, I'm in this hole with you. I feel where you're at. Okay, here we go. I was making some decisions a few years ago because what I thought I was doing was counterbalancing something that was happening in my life. You know, I thought that since I wasn't happy, or for whatever the reason I thought I wasn't happy, if I, as wrong as I am, wanted to blame somebody else for my unhappiness, that's really, if I make a bad decision because I'm thinking I'm unhappy with somebody, well, hold up, partner. Two wrongs don't make a right. And I make a decision to do something wrong. And now the consequences come when I do something wrong. See, then I already know, as an intelligent thinking man, as most of you are, that when you do something wrong, that, you know, there is a consequence for that. I teach that to my sons. When you do something wrong, there is a consequence. So as an adult, I fully understood the consequence. And so what I was doing was I was making some decisions that was causing some consequences in my life, that was delaying my happiness, delaying my progress, causing my business not to go the way it could go, so forth and so on. Well, what I started doing was I took out this insurance policy called prayer, and I started putting it in my mix on a daily basis. And then I started putting it in my mix, 2-3 times a day. And then I found myself using it all the time. And then I really started putting it in when I didn't need any help, when I wasn't in trouble. I started putting insurance in. I started making deposits into the bank. I started paying my premiums down. And prayer is like a premium. You just pay into it. Then when situations started coming up now, that prayer that I had put in, those premiums I had paid, it started preventing me from making the decisions I was making in the past. Thus, I didn't have to suffer the consequences. Thus, my businesses didn't have to be delayed in its progress because I had put some payments on some premiums. I had taken out an insurance policy with my life, my real life. I'm talking about your life where you make your day-to-day decisions in. I'm not talking about, life insurance is only good if you die. God has a policy that's available for you while you living. See, in order for an insurance policy to pay, something bad got to happen. Now, there may be some others out there I don't know nothing about, but all the ones I got, my car insurance, they only come into play if I have an accident. I have an accident insurance policy where if something happens to me, I got accident, I got my voice is covered in case something happened to that. I got that, but I got to not be able to talk to cash that one. You understand? Everything. I got homeowners insurance. Don't nothing show up on my homeowners insurance unless it's a flood, a fire, a theft. Something bad got to happen for my insurance to even make sense. When you take out the policy with your Heavenly Father, when you pay the premiums of prayer, and that's all it costs, man. You ain't got to have no money for this policy. I put into the policy, it pays me dividends and benefits for living. Ain't nothing got to go wrong for me to cash in on this policy. I use this policy for good things. I'll give you an example. I use this policy to ask God to watch over my family when I travel. Make the decisions to pay your premiums in prayer. Talk to your Heavenly Father. Get you some insurance in your life. And when you have little things like that, keep on stepping, man. God loves you, man. Man, I sure hope you talk to God today, because guess what? He sure would like to hear from you. That's for sure.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, "I murdered your daughter."
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to get this day started. Man, who ain't glad about that? I know I am. Man, look at here. Another day? Come on, God, you clown. I sure appreciate it, man. Woke up super early today, got to go to work today, start taping today. I'm grateful for that. I got opportunities. I do what I love to do for a living. You know, he made my dreams come true. He's hard and all like that, but man, what ain't hard? If you get what you want in life, it's hard. To maintain it is hard. To get there is hard. Not getting there is hard. So at what point do you not come to the realization that it's hard, but ain't you glad you can handle it? because we all handling it. Here we are today. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Boy, shut up. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Straight Out of the Silk, Junior, Lil LeBron, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy.
You did not call him Lil LeBron.
I know, and I know
You're
why.
So
He
ignorant.
just
We
gonna
know
sting me.
too.
It just gonna sting me. Yeah, man.
Dead
God.
wrong.
Yeah,
Once
you
you're
know
over
that
there
one.
with him, Junior, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
No, he there. He halfway there. Just look. Look at Junior right now. Look at his headsets and his hairline. They right there.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know.
It's soon, any day now. Come on.
Any day
It'll
now.
walk to you. But you know what, Junior? It'll happen for you because you got a wife now. So, you know.
That's when it started happening.
Well, she going to let you know when it has really happened. You know.
Yeah.
She didn't want to say nothing while y'all was, courting and engaged. They all, Junior.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Tell me.
and answer your question for you today.
Okay.
What can I expect as this marriage goes on? Junior, that's what's on your mind. Man, thank you. Junior, listen here. Let me tell you something, Junior. When you date a woman, you get one thing. Just like when she dates you, she gets one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get married, you keep being the one thing. But they have another thing. And that other thing that they have is once they know that they locked in, all of them elevate.
Yeah.
They elevate the charges. They elevate the requirements. Everything elevates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like anything she accused you of, any charges that was brought forward while you was dating, the charges increase. Yeah, man. You're going to get more charges, you're going to get more accusations, and you're going to have more requirements. And then the stuff that they let go while y'all was dating, because she didn't want to be too, forward or aggressive, it's all going to start to come out in the marriage.
Oh.
Little stuff you didn't know was bothering her, you finna find out. Yeah.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Nephew's going to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
You didn't fall, and you ain't getting no money. Nah. Let's go, Cat.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach a Glenda Ann, please.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? My name is Brad. I'm actually with the A&C department, Accidents and Conditions. Wanted to give you a call and see how you're doing this morning.
I'm just fine.
Great. Now, I am the accident and condition coordinator, the last person that it goes to before actually issuing out a check. And just wanted to give you a call and see how everything is going. Have you been to the doctor on your fall? And just wanted to do a follow-up with you and make sure everything is okay.
Yeah, everything is just fine, thank you.
This is just a random procedure of all the notes that I have to write down. And like I said, this is the final step of getting you out a check. Now, the last I heard, you were offered $2,000. Is that correct?
If you work there, you go ask your supervisor. You would know all that if you worked there.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the file that I have, ma'am. I don't have everything in front of me.
If you got that wrote down, that's what they offer.
Okay. I've also been brought some other records. Is this the first time you've had an incident of actually falling?
Yeah, that's my first time.
Okay. Well, actually, what we're doing, looking over the records here, I've got some actual incidents that it seems like you've actually fallen several times in other places. And what I'm having to do here, ma'am, is let you know that I am not going to sign off on this at all. So the money that has been offered to you, I am no longer going to be, I'm not going to confirm this check to go out to you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I don't think that you have a problem. I think that there's something that you deliberately did in one of our stores.
I could care less about what you think. What happened was the was on the floor. I fell. They don't have to pay for the claim either way it go.
No, we're not going to. Actually, ma'am, what I'm going to have to do is get you to come down and sign an agreement.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Yes, I'm going to need you to come down and sign an agreement that you actually made this whole thing up. And I need that in writing with your signature.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Look, ma'am, I don't care if you come down or I have to come down and haul your ass in, because I'm not signing over a check to you for somebody that deliberately laid down in the floor and act like something was wrong with them.
You're lying, deliberately done a thing.
How exactly did...
It was witnesses. You need to talk to them.
I've spoken to every witness, and you know what, ma'am?
You haven't spoken to every witness because my friend was there. You haven't spoken to her.
There's a lot of people that assume that you're lying.
Well, I don't care what they assume.
Ma'am, let me explain something. We can take this thing further. I even have you on video, actually deliberately laying down in the middle of the floor as if you have actually slipped.
I know you're lying.
No, I'm not.
I know you're lying.
No, I am not, ma'am. And listen, we're not going to give you $2,000. We're not going to give you $2.
What's your name?
My name is Brad with the A&C department.
Well, you won't be having a job too much for long because you a fool.
No, I'm not a fool. I want to make sure that you understand. I want to make sure that you understand that this is not something. I want to make sure you understand that this is not something that you can do or continue to do. Now, I want to hear it out of your mouth. You tell me, did you lay down on that floor deliberately?
You crazy. You think I'm finna sit here and tell you I deliberately laid down in a floor?
Am I crazy? Am I crazy for you to sit here and tell me the truth?
I accidentally fell. That's it. That's all.
No.
That's all I know.
You deliberately laid down in that floor, and you're deliberately trying to get $2,000 worth of money that does not belong to you.
Well, you just review the damn tape then, and you'll see what happens.
Would you like for me to get authorities to come over, ma'am, and bring you in? Because what we're...
I don't give a who you get. You get whoever you want to get.
If I need to send authorities down there, ma'am,
to bring you send them over here. I'm not scared of them either.
I don't think I'm not. They're going to bring you in, and you're going to sign this form I have that you deliberately laid down on that floor.
You're a fool.
The nerve of you black people.
I'm not coming in. I'm not signing nothing. Now what you talking about? I don't know. I ain't never heard this you talking about.
Now I want you to bring your little narrow black behind in here so we can get this stuff rectified. Is what I want done.
Are you crazy or deaf or you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed? I tell you that. I am not coming in. I don't know what I would have to come in for.
I want you to sign a form that you deliberately laid down in this floor, and it was all fictitious.
Now, why the would I do something like that and then go to jail?
Why would you lay down in the floor in the first place when you knew nothing was wrong?
I told you I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was in front of you. I could look you in your eyes and tell when you're lying.
I told you. I told you what happened. That's it. That's all. Bye.
Hey, let me say one more. Hello? Call her right back.
Hello.
Ma'am, I don't want to continue to go back and forth with you.
Look. You really pissed. I told you what happened. I'm not going to keep on telling you that. I don't know why the you keep calling me. Let me speak to your damn supervisor.
Let me say, well, first of all, ma'am. First of all, I am the supervisor. This is what I want. I think we can get this.
Look, what the I'm going to come in and sign what?
Here's what I want you to do. If you come down and sign it, I'll you go.
If you think I'm finna come and sign some papers saying I laid on the floor, it ain't none of that true. The was on the floor, I fell, that's it, that's all. Now, what the are you talking about?
Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
Are you listening?
Have you been drinking?
I want to
drinking got to do with anything. What I do on my own personal time is my business.
Can I say one more thing?
Drinking? Don't keep calling me with that. My back still hurt, and you talking about you ain't gonna give me no money. You crazy? I am gonna get some money. They should have had that up off the floor. Then I wouldn't be having to go through none of this. You have I been drinking?
Glenda, I'm gonna say one more thing to you, and then I'm gonna let you go.
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother JT.
Who did it? James.
James, baby, James.
Yeah, James, I'm gonna get him when he get home. Who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy. How you doing, baby? You stand your ground, baby. And everybody here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we love you, Glenda.
Okay, thank you. I love you too.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey as we ask the CLO right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, former NFL quarterback Tom Brady is slammed for comments he made about Janet Jackson's 2004 Super Bowl wardrobe scandal. One of Drake's fans offers him sex while he's performing, and one of Busta Rhymes' fans grabs his butt to get his attention. We'll talk about all of these stories, but right now it is time to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. Hazel in Princeton writes, my husband and I were lying in bed Saturday morning, and my boyfriend's wife called me 3 times back to back. I told my hubby it was probably a spam call. My husband looked so scared, like it was someone calling about him. Is he cheating too?
Damn, there's a lot of people in this right
What?
now.
Man.
Yes,
Hold up, lady. Hold up.
Hazel.
I got it now. So Hazel, and that's an old ass name, so I don't really know what's going on right here. But you in bed with your husband. Your boyfriend's wife calls you back to back 3 times.
Yeah.
You told your husband who you laying in bed with, you think it was a spam call. He looked concerned, like somebody was calling about him. Is he cheating too? No. Don't drag your husband into this. Don't drag your husband into this.
He's lying right there with him.
This ain't even about is your husband cheating too.
What's it about?
It ain't about spam. It
You
ain't that much spam
married
in a
and
can.
your boyfriend's wife called you back to back to back 3 times. Tommy's right. It ain't got nothing to do with spam. It ain't got nothing to do with is your husband cheating too. Are you that engulfed in this situation that you got the nerve, since you so guilt-ridden, which obviously you ain't that guilt-ridden, that you now want to just throw some blame on your husband? Is he cheating too? If he was, what difference do it make?
It's about you.
Your boyfriend's wife.
Yeah.
God. Why are you laying in bed next to your husband? Lady, I'm just, you trifling. You trifling. That's all I got for you. I ain't got no advice. I ain't got nothing. You trifling. I don't even know how to talk to trifling people. Because at somewhere in here, the blame for her is her husband's reaction to her lie that it was a spam phone call.
I was going to ask you, are you mad that she's cheating, or are you mad because she didn't come up with a better lie than a spam call? Because you know how you are about your lies.
Spam call is fine. You know, that's fine.
Okay. That was a good lie?
Yeah,
that was a good
It's a lot of spam.
You didn't have to say, oh, that was Doris or something, because she got an old
Doris. Hazel and Doris.
Yeah, well, she got her name Hazel.
Right. All right. Moving on to Portia in Kentwood. Portia says, I'm dating an African man that doesn't like wearing underwear. He's in sweatpants every day, and that's cool for inside the house, but way too much for public viewing. How do I get him to understand that he is too blessed to go commando?
I would not wear underwear today.
He know what he doing. He know exactly what he doing.
Your underwear is too tight on me.
Portia dating an African man.
Oh, really now?
That's a little bit close to reality, ain't it?
Right. What a coincidence.
I like Portia, so I'm going to stay away from that one right there. I don't give a damn. I don't know what the hell. You tell your man to put some drawers on before he leave the house. It's your husband. Hell, I done told y'all, wives do what they want to do, man. Y'all quit acting helpless. Y'all kill me with the I don't know what to do. Tell him.
She got the power.
Dog. Put some lotion on your elbows. You're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need a haircut, baby. You're looking crazy. Get your toenails done. Dog, your wife going to tell you. Okay, Steve,
Okay,
cigars and coffee? Okay.
That's a problem.
This is Marjorie to you.
Dog.
That's a problem.
That means shut your mouth immediately and get in there and get busy. And use that Dr. Tritioners. Don't do no love. Use that and drink it like Tommy drank it. Don't put no water in it.
Yeah. don't dilute it.
Yo, I find that hard to believe because that's like pouring straight fire in your mouth.
It is.
Unleaded gasoline.
Oh, God.
Unleaded, Carla?
Yeah.
I done siphoned gas out of a car before.
It's about that strong.
And poured too much. And swallowed gas before.
You're kidding.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. The first time I siphoned gas, I didn't know how to do it right. My brother was trying to teach me how to siphon gas.
You do it with your mouth?
Yeah,
with the hose.
You blow and then you pull.
Oh, okay.
And then when you pull, you got to get your mouth out the way.
Because when it get up to the tip, it pour out. Well, I didn't know. He said, "Now when
we're talking about gasoline."
Yeah. So let's go to the next question.
Yeah, please.
Let's go to the next question before we get in trouble.
Justine in Stanford says, I am casually dating a few guys I met online. Nothing serious, just having fun. I'm having sex with my ex until I get into a real relationship. He knows the deal. So why did he put a hickey on my neck? He says it wasn't on purpose. Is he lying?
Why you let him put it on there? See, y'all grown-ass people. Y'all know what this is.
Yeah.
If somebody's sucking on your neck, you know what's next.
Yeah.
You're sleeping with 4 people.
Casually dating a few guys.
Casually dating a few guys, so I believe that she ain't having sex with him. But she's still having sex with her ex. And he know the deal.
Yeah.
So now he, like all men, mark their territory.
Mark their territory,
yeah. Yeah, he did it on purpose. So now guess what? You out the dating game for 10 days.
Well, I have sex with a turtleneck on. You know.
What'd
sex
you
with
say,
turtleneck.
Tommy?
Sex with a turtleneck. You're going to have to cover this up.
Who doing that?
Well, just say you cold, and keep your shirt on. You got to do something. What? Do you want it or do you not want it? What?
Sex with a turtleneck.
You ain't never done it.
No.
All right.
Think hard now.
Think
hard. Okay.
Let's see if we have time for this one last one. Tamala in Jackson says, I met a guy on vacation in Aruba. We had sex a few times. He told me that although he's married, he tried to keep in touch with me. He's been blowing up my phone since I got home. Should I tell him it was just a fling or block his number?
Well, you can tell him and block it. Ain't like he gonna go tell nobody.
Yeah, because he is married. All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Tom Brady is facing backlash from a string of comments he made when asked about Janet Jackson's 2004 wardrobe malfunction during her halftime show at the Super Bowl. On Monday's episode of his Let's Go podcast, Brady stated, "I think in the end, it was probably a good thing. It was probably a good thing for the NFL because everyone got to talk about it. It was just more publicity and more publicity for halftime shows." Then Brady asked rhetorically, "Is any publicity bad publicity?" Brady received a lot of criticism on social media for the inconsiderate comments and for losing sight of the huge scandal that Janet Jackson had to go through. Comments like, "So a black woman's career and reputation is damaged and she was taunted for a number of years by the mainstream media, but you know what? It was good for the NFL. And he should be ashamed for treating Janet's trauma like that." So, Steve, here's a question for you. How should Tom Brady fix this? And can he fix this? Because he's getting a lot of backlash.
I don't even see why he has to fix it.
I don't know why.
I don't even understand. He didn't say nothing.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Well, he always was talking about that. He didn't make any comments about her feelings, her career, the motive behind it. Was it intentional or not? It was good for the NFL in an inadvertent way. It brought a lot of attention. I think that's what he's saying. Hey man, this happened in 2004. That's 9 years ago. What is we?
Well, look,
dog.
Why are we talking about it?
What we supposed to do to this man about a comment? He didn't say Janet Jackson is trifling or nothing like that. He talked about the incident as a whole, how it related to the halftime. And I don't think he wasn't trying to downplay Janet Jackson, but ain't nobody got to give thought to everybody's damn feelings when they talking.
Okay.
That's what killed me, man.
Got personal for you?
No, for real, man. But why every time somebody say something, before they say it, they got to consider all parties involved? Who got time to do that?
Okay.
Listen, Beyonce got the Beehive. Rihanna got the Navy. Janet Jackson got the Jaybirds.
Rhythm Nation.
I don't think that's Steve. Janet Jackson, back when this happened, there was no social media. There was no the way it is now. So it was like a mistake happened, a wardrobe malfunction happened with a white guy on stage.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, with a white guy on stage. And it was a damaging thing for her for a very long time. So much so that the Grammys did not even pay tribute to her this past Grammys because of this whole Super Bowl gate with CBS, because of the Super Bowl. Yes, because of the network. So it's a lingering thing for Janet. It's a lingering thing over her image.
Oscars or something else.
Yeah, and nothing happened to Justin Timberlake. Nothing.
Justin just bounced on back and went.
Yeah.
So I think that
she lost jobs.
But so I don't think Tom Brady is responsible for the hypocrisy of this country. This country, from its conception, is hypocritical. If we gonna hold everybody accountable for that, man, we got to go to so many incidents. We got to go to so much stuff. I personally got stuff I could bring up. Yeah, and so do all of you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not holding him accountable for anything. I like Tom Brady. I'm not holding him accountable. I'm just saying for the Super Bowl halftime show, there was something negative that happened to somebody, to an artist. So the whole bad publicity part was damaging for Janet Jackson at that particular
19
incident.
Years ago.
It was 19 years ago.
Okay.
That is true. That is true.
All right, we're going to move on.
19 years
But for
ago.
the sake of conversation, I'm just bringing it.
It was 2004.
I thought it was 2004.
18.
That's 19 years ago.
That's 19 years.
Dog, I thought it was 9. I done lost 10 years. Man, come on.
Like, wow. All right, we're moving on to Fans Gone Wild. You guys are comedians. You perform all the time on stage. You interact with your fans and all that. But have you ever had someone offer to have sex with you while you were performing on stage? Okay. Well, this happened to Drake.
For
the comedy show.
Yeah.
This happened to Champagne Poppy Drake.
Man.
This happened a week ago while he was performing at a Super Bowl party. Drake was repeatedly distracted by a female fan, so he stopped in the middle of his show to address the fan. He told the audience, "Give me a sec." And he grabbed the female's phone and he turned it to the audience to reveal the words, "Let's blank." Okay? Let's blank. That's what she said.
What, Shirley?
It was on the screen. I can't say that. F starts with an F, ends with a K.
Let's have sex. Let's
move on. No, but she said the word. Okay.
I know.
And yeah, that's what she said.
I didn't have a heckler. I ain't had that. I didn't have a heckler.
Well,
Man,
Drake seemed flattered.
I grabbed your phone back in the day, and it say that.
What?
This comedy show coming to a close. Yeah. Well, folks, hey, hope you had a good time tonight. I got one more joke for you. Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. I'm out. Boy, yeah, way back in the day, hell yeah.
But Drake declined the offer, and he continued to his show.
Drake can. I was not Drake. I don't have a Drake appeal. Now, ain't nobody come see me and fall out and flash they self.
But let's be clear.
Why are you like this? Why?
Man, you know what I had to do to get some attention? You know the conversations I used to have?
All right.
Begging and stuff, lying.
Coming up at 20 minutes after, Steve Jr.'s on a roll. He's got a President's Day poem for us coming up right after this.
President's Day poem?
Yeah. It's President's Day. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Junior, we remember when Steve challenged you to do a President's Day poem right after you did your Valentine's Day poem. Well, as usual, you come through for us. So Steve, please introduce Junior with this new poem.
2 in 1 week? Wow, what a treat.
I know. This is.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is again. Second time in the week.
It is.
JRAP. JRAP is his name that we use for his poetry segment. JRAP is an acronym. JRAP stands for Junior's Raggedy Ass Poems.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen here. President's Day is Monday, but President's Day is not like all the other holidays, Shirley. Carl, it's not. It ain't like Memorial Day, what we know we're going to do. It ain't like 4th of July, we know what we're going to do. Right. It ain't like, Labor Day or... It's not like any other holiday. So, today's poem is titled, "What the hell do we do on President's Day?" What the hell do we do?
Barbecue.
Here we go.
Deep.
Monday is a national holiday, and here's what I have to say. How are we supposed to celebrate President's Day? On every other holiday, black people love to barbecue. But on President's Day, my question is, what the hell are we supposed to do? What the hell? What the hell are we supposed to do? I'm asking. We know presidents are important, so this is not a slight to them. But can we just celebrate presidents like Clinton, Obama, and Joe Biden? Because the man that was president before Biden was an epic fail. And we still can't figure out why his ass ain't in jail. Maybe I'll just relax on Monday and enjoy the holiday. So, well, that's it. That's all I got to say. So find something to do on President's Day. The end. That's it.
Oh, gosh.
That's all I had.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
I like it,
know.
Junior. I like it because
I don't know what we're gonna do on President's Day. Do we get together?
The bank closed. Post office closed.
That's right up there with one of the worst ones.
Yeah, I struggle, Junior. I'm trying to show you love.
You ain't got to show me love. It's sense. But the question on the table still stands. What you gonna do?
What do we do?
We don't do nothing on President. Why do we have it?
Just chill. Just get your chill on then.
Well, then, are we barbecuing? No.
We can if you want
to.
We
can now. No, we can. It don't take long to fire it up.
Make it a barbecue holiday?
Yeah.
Black it's not a barbecue holiday. We don't do nothing for president. We don't even know why we thanking them. We don't know why.
All we need is a reason to fire it up. We can fire it up now. It don't take long.
Right. Let's put some wings on here. Let's go. We ain't got to do nothing heavy. Come on.
Ain't nothing to do on President's Day.
Well, let's fire it up and play some Obama speeches. That'd be good. Rewind.
Well,
I ain't like
but
one president. We just call it Obama Day.
Yeah, Obama Day.
Change it to that then.
I'm with you, Junior.
Yeah,
I was
change it to
feeling you
Obama
on
Day.
that one. All right. Coming up next at 34 minutes after the hour, it's Roscoe Wallace. He is back, and is he wearing out his welcome or what? We're going to find out right after this.
Again?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Roscoe Wallace is back in the building.
Right back. Back in love, I get mixed emotion. Hit after hit. What going on, Shirley?
Well, Roscoe, welcome back. You know, you and Carla kind of go at it a lot, and you're always at odds about
Always
music.
with Carla, same one over and over. You know,
Whatever.
always got something to say, don't know what to say.
So
Whatever.
Carla, what did you want to
James
ask
Brown,
Roscoe?
I wrote that line there, talking loud and saying nothing.
Here we go.
What did you want with Roscoe today, Carla? You have
What you
get
want,
it off your
Carla?
chest.
Okay, I'm still reminiscing about the Grammys. Remember the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and it was kind of like bam, bam, bam.
Got
So
it,
what
got
I
it,
want to
got it,
throw
got
at you, Roscoe, I want to throw at you R&B, because that's your joint, that's your jam.
Right, sure is.
So I'm just going to throw some artists out, and then you can kind of battle between them. You ready to get it started?
I don't know what you mean by that.
You can sing a song from each group I'm going to throw at you.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's an example. OJ's versus LTD.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Let me make love to you, baby. OJ.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We know.
LTD. Your silhouette was splendor. I long to remember just the gentle thoughts of you. Makes it all worth going through. People wonder how I do it.
This food is
But whoa, there ain't nothing to it. That boy right there, right him up.
You ready?
I'm ready. I got a hangover now. What do you want?
Maze versus Earth, Wind, and Fire.
God, dog. Hold it hard right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me see this. I know I bought it all on myself. I don't owe no blame to no damn body else. Cause I realize that I can't get over you. Oh, here it is. The reason that I'm here. The reason that I love won't just keep still and disappear. Whoa. After the love games, all these games done been played. All our illusions all start to fade.
He's singing today.
And I realize reason start to fade. Oh, that boy right there. Go for me.
Boy, you feeling it? You want to switch it? Go to the ladies.
What you want? Go ahead, Harold.
Sade versus Anita Baker.
Is it a crime?
Stupid.
Oh, Lord. That I still want you. And I want you to want me too. Oh, that was jam right there.
Fire.
Sade.
Anita.
Giving you the best that I got.
He had to laugh at himself. Hurry up, because I had one more. Hurry up.
Give you the best that I got. One more time. Giving you the best that I got. Ain't no more of that. I done gave you the best I got. Ain't no more.
We out of time.
Boy, you got to come in. Hey, calling me. I sure enjoyed that. We doing more of it, you know what I'm saying?
All right. We'll squash our beef and do that. All right.
Is it a crime?
Thank you, Roscoe.
That I
Sing us out. Prank phone call coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, does she pass her leftovers to me? We'll figure that out, find out what's going on at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
1990, Chuck Rock steps up on the scene with the dream of a hardcore lean. The dream wasn't crafted to be pornographic. Yeah. Chuck Rock, baby. Chuck Rock, where you at, man? This is the nephew coming at you. If you ain't heard it before, here it is. The nephew pranks Chuck Rock. See, what ain't finna happen is somebody finna use my instrumental.
Hello?
And then act like they gonna just use my... Hello?
Hello?
May I speak to Chubb?
This is E.
Hey, I need to talk to you, man. This D-Lo from Flow Jam Productions out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Who?
My name D-Lo from Flow Jam Productions out of Jacksonville, Florida. Can you hear me?
Yeah, brother, do me a favor. Bring your blood pressure down a couple of notches, B.
Hey, hold up, bro, because me and you already got a problem. Now, my understanding is somebody using my instrumental on some kind of record you got called If You Was Mine. And all that music is my music, and I got a problem with all of that.
Brother, calm your blood pressure down. You feel what I'm saying to you?
My blood pressure calm down. All I'm saying to you is, ain't nobody finna release no CD, no album using my music, dog. It ain't finna happen. I understand who you is and all the stuff you done in the past, but you ain't finna use my stuff, dog.
Brother, let me tell you something. Anything I ever got in my life in 20 years of recording, I don't know how you got my number, who you are, you know, who you're supposed to be representing, but anything I do is always straight up. We do our music ourselves, or if a producer I'm using, he does his thing, I pay him or do whatever I got to do. You calling me, I don't even know who you are, but you need to calm down your blood pressure if you want to continue this conversation where we can get to some kind of figuring out of who you are and what you're talking about. So if you're going to yell at me and try to do that, I don't go for yelling and intimidation. I ain't one of these young dudes out there. So if you don't bring your blood pressure down, then I'm going to have a problem. My blood pressure will go up, and then we'll have a real problem. Do you feel what I'm saying to you?
I understand everything that you're saying to me. All I'm saying is, I know my music when I hear it, and I think your boy Cal then took my music from me. Now, if you the stuff you got on If You Was Mine, all that's mine. Ain't nobody tripping with y'all on what you do. I'm just trying to tell you.
You said all that stuff is mine. What are you talking about? Those are my lyrics on there, Playboy. You don't write no lyrics for me. What are you, crazy?
No, I don't
You sound like one of them Keebler elf cats. Nobody touch my lyrics, B. You saying all that stuff is yours?
I ain't talking about the lyrics. I'm talking about the music itself. That's what I'm talking about. The lyrics I don't know nothing about. That might be you. But I'm just trying to let you know about the music. That belong to me.
Hold up. Convert that mic that you got there. Might be me? Convert the mic.
Ain't no mic. The music is mine. Let's get that out there now. The music on this song you got, If You Was Mine, that's my music.
Brother, you ain't Bobby Womack. How can it be your music? The interpolation of the music was from Bobby Womack.
Hey, brother. Now, I don't know if you the one that stole my music. I don't know if it was your boy Cal, who called himself DJ Rexshot, whoever he called himself. All I'm trying to let you know is this music belonged to me.
All right, so what do you want to do? You want to meet me on the street somewhere, and then you can handle it the way you want to handle it with me? You want to handle it that way?
You ain't saying nothing to me, man. You ain't saying...
You ain't saying me, brother. You sound like one of them Keebler elves. You don't fear me.
Did you just say something about my rectum?
Hold up, B.
You don't talk about my... We will meet if you keep talking about my... You don't bring my... up on nothing.
You know nothing, B. You ain't nothing. If you want to talk as men, then we sit down and we talk as men. Because I don't know what you're talking about. But if you're coming up there throwing my name in the middle of thievery, then I got a problem with that, B. And I'll handle it with you. I'm not no youngin'. I don't make records. I ain't going to dish you on the record. I'm going to come see you so we can sit down eye to eye and we get down to what it is.
I mean, all I'm saying is I got a problem with it. And the bigger problem I got at this point now is for you to tell me, do I want to meet you on the street somewhere? And you know what? I ain't got no problem with that. You
so
know
where do you
what?
want me to find? Where do you want me to see you now?
You know what your problem is, man? Your problem is that you ain't get as successful as Heavy D. You didn't do what Biggie Smalls did. That's your problem, man.
I have no problem with that. Those are incredible artists who have done all kinds of beautiful things in music. I have done my thing in music. All of those things that you're trying to get me to go past the line of sensibility, that goes to youngins. Now, like I said before, forget about that. What I said earlier stands, brother. When you want to see me,
I don't care where you want to meet at.
How about I got a better idea for you. I'm doing a club date in Jacksonville, Florida, brother. You can come my guest and come see me personally. And make sure you come with this vigor, though. Come with this vigor.
You're gonna quit using these big words. What is you saying?
Brother, this ain't no big word. You're gonna come there with this attitude. You ain't gonna see no bodyguard there. You feel me?
All I'm saying to you is the music belongs to me. That's what I'm saying to you, man. That's all I'm saying to you. And whoever your boy evidently done swiped my music, laid it under you, and you done put some tracks on top of it. It ain't right, dog.
Brother, let me tell you something. The guy is a guy of incredible integrity.
You keep saying integrity.
It's the truth, brother. It's the truth. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I mean, it's clear that you're upset, and I'm sorry that you're upset.
Look,
but bring all of that.
Forget all of that. Forget everything we talking about right now. I want you to know this. Can I tell you something else?
You yelling again?
Can I say something else to you?
Can you say it calmly?
I can.
You can?
Yes. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by Monica. You just got pranked by your boy named Chai.
Oh, man, you guys are crazy. Yo, you serious. You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious, baby.
Wow, man. Wow, man, that's crazy, man. Yo, all right, cool. So now I got to get everybody back.
And there you have it.
Vigor.
Bring all that vigor.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah. He kept it classy, though. That's what I liked about him. He kept it classy.
But you know the thing I noticed about you when you, whenever you prank the rappers, you're always real humble and scared after you.
Just a tad. Well, they different.
Tommy, you don't have, like Chubb say, you don't have that same vigor when you're talking to them after it's over with.
Yeah, well, they different. They come from a different place. You gotta know what you're dealing with. Be nice and make sure they're all right when you get off the phone. You don't want no drama.
Mm-hmm. You're going to find out, huh?
Scared.
Yeah.
You sound scared now?
Like Drake. Now, I prank pretty boy Drake. I do that. Drake.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Bet you won't prank Boosie.
No.
Please.
No.
We pay money to hear that.
But Tommy, I bet you would get him good, too.
I'll get him good, but wipe it down and be different after that. All right, Memphis, Tennessee, there's only one show you can get, and that's Friday, which is tonight, the second show Friday. Everything else is gone, all right? The nephew is in Memphis tonight. Only show on the table is the second show. So get it while the getting is good. Got a few of them left, but the nephew is in Memphis, Tennessee. Got all my barbecue spots written down. Okay. I'm going to be 5 pounds heavier when I leave Memphis.
All right. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Did she pass her leftovers to me? We'll find out right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
It is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
Yes, it could. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, did she pass her leftovers to me? Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm 40 and my boyfriend is 44 years old. My favorite cousin hooked us up and told me that he's a great guy, but he hasn't found a decent woman. Our first date was a double date with my cousin and her boyfriend. There was a little tension between my date and my cousin's boyfriend because we managed to get through the date. I've been told that my standards are too high, so I overlooked a lot of things with this guy from the beginning. He brags about his past and provides a lot of information that I don't need to know. The most entertaining part of our conversation is how he lies when he's bragging. He forgets that he's been friends with my cousin since they were kids, and she knows the truth and tells me. He told me he made a lot of money in the stock market, but he doesn't look like he's ever had any money. He lies about his sexual escapades, and I know firsthand that he's not all of that in the bedroom. In some lies, he's a ladies' man, and I found out he hasn't had a real relationship in 10 years. I notice that my cousin is defensive when I ask her about his past. We both laugh at how much he lies, so she has helped me figure out who this man really is. I finally asked him if he's ever dated my cousin. He said that he's been there and done that, but he would not go into details, so I called my cousin in front of him, and she said that we all know he's a big liar. He got upset by being called a liar, and he left the room. I think it was an act to get off the topic. My cousin says he's lying, and that's why her boyfriend doesn't like him. If he slept with my cousin, can our relationship get past this? Why won't they tell me? Okay, what is this letter about? I mean, just because your cousin introduced you guys doesn't mean she gets to stay all up in your business. The whole point to me in this letter is that you don't know who to believe. It sounds like they both have lied to you about a few things. First off, your cousin for saying he's a great guy. He's not. Not if he's a big liar. And although it doesn't seem to matter to you because you're already calling him your boyfriend and going out on dates, you've already had sex with him, your favorite cousin won't come clean about whether she dated him or not. Your boyfriend said they did. Your favorite cousin said he's lying. But you know what? I get the feeling that none of this matters to you anyway because you're already a couple. I mean, again, you've had sex with the man already. You've called him your boyfriend at the top of the letter. So your relationship has gotten past a lot of things. It really has. A lot of lies, okay? It comes down to if you want to stay in this relationship or not. I think, you like this guy, lies and all. Steve?
I don't.
I
don't even understand your question.
I don't either. I don't.
Did she pass her leftovers to me? How's that the only... All this that I'm about to go through with y'all. Right. Your question is, did she pass her leftovers to me? Let me... This is a letter of lies. Now, what's going to make me good at this letter, I specialize in the lie.
Yes.
I know when they should be told. I know the background behind telling them. I know the amount and the stuff you're going to have to do to uphold it. So when you lie, I can spot it easy. This is a letter full of lies. I'm 40 and my boyfriend is 44. Okay, a little too old to be boyfriend, girlfriend. Told y'all about that. My favorite cousin hooked us up. Now, this is your favorite cousin. I would hate to meet your other cousins because this is your favorite. And told me he's a great guy, but he hasn't found a decent woman. What? Really? How many great guys you know haven't found a decent woman? Okay. Our first date was a double date with my cousin and her boyfriend. There was a little tension between my date and my cousin's boyfriend, but we managed to get through the date. Well, now, let me explain something to you. If it's tension between the two dudes, it's because one of the dudes is thinking something or has some information, or both of them have information, but if they both had information, they wouldn't be on the date. So one person has some information that the other person don't. But if both men have bad information on the other dude, the dudes, this ain't reality TV. Dudes don't go out with dudes we don't like. We don't really do that because we already know where this going. This ain't nothing to do with, because our mode of conflict resolution gonna end up in violence normally. So we try to stay away from that. No, really, that's why there can be no reality shows with all men on it. Because you can't slap me this Friday and then next Friday we eating somewhere. Right?
Hell no.
This reality show is over. Dog, he better not, because the first thing you gonna get out of his mouth is on site. And you slapped him on TV, and that male ego is bruised. Man, please. So the lies have all began here. I've been told that my standards are too high, so I overlooked a lot of things with this guy from the beginning. He brags about his past and provides a lot of information that I don't need to know. What? Well, let's get into this information when we come back, as I dissect this letter of lies. Ain't they got a TV show called that True Lies?
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, did she pass her leftovers to me? We'll find out more right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, did she pass her leftovers to me?
The title of this letter has been changed. I'm calling it True Lies.
True Lies? Okay.
Yeah, these are true lies. Ready? I'm 40. My boyfriend is 44. My favorite cousin, lie. Hooked me up with him. Told me he was a great guy. Lie. Said he was a great guy, but he ain't found a decent woman. That's another lie. Our first date was a double date with my cousin and her boyfriend. There was a little tension between my date and my cousin's boyfriend, but we managed to get through the date. I've been told that my standards are too high, so I overlooked a lot of things with this guy from the beginning. All right, here we go. He brags about his past and provides a lot of information that I don't need to know. I always remember something my father told me. I didn't get it when I was a little boy, but I understand it now.
What?
He said, son, if somebody always got to tell you who they are and what they do, it probably ain't true. If a person is constantly telling you who they are and what they do, and they got to keep telling it to you, it's probably not true, son.
Okay.
The most entertaining part of our conversations is now he lies when he's bragging. And this is entertaining to you?
Right.
And you're still dating him? He forgets that he's been friends with my cousin since they were kids, and she knows the truth and tells me. He told me he made a lot of money in the stock market, but he don't look like he's ever had any money. Uh-oh, here we go. This is my specialty right here. I have spent the bulk of my life in stark raving poverty.
Okay.
The bulk of my 66 years has been in poverty. I have lived the bulk of my life with the exception of spot years here and there working at Ford. Most of those years was spent in poverty. So when you tell me that a man says he made a lot of money, but he don't look like he's ever had any money, so it ain't no like he got this pair of shoes that he been wearing for years when he had money, a pair of Gators, you can tell he bought them back then because don't nobody really buy Gators too much no more, and now they old. You don't see no watch on him that's kind of old, but it's a good watch. You don't see no sweater that was cashmere, but it's got lint balls on it now where he bought it when he had money, but he ain't got no money now. Ain't none of that on it. So he don't even look like he ever had no money. He just has no residue left over from making money. He told me he made a lot of money in the stock market. You know why that's a good lie to tell? Because can't nobody check on it.
You can't check it.
That's a perfect lie. Can't nobody check it. Okay, so he lies about his sexual escapades, and I know firsthand that he ain't all that in bed. Well, here we go. Girl, let me tell you something. Girl, I rock some bells in that bedroom right there. Yeah. I'm in L all day up in here. I ring the bell. You know what I'm saying? Mama say knock you out, I do just that. I put him down. You know what I'm saying? Now, he done forgot they was just in the bed last night. She ain't got knocked out or heard no bell.
At all.
And this fool didn't hear it. In some lies, he's a ladies' man, and I found out he ain't had a real relationship in 10 years. That's because he ain't no good guy that can't find a decent woman. Most people would have been gone by now. I noticed that my cousin defensive when I asked her about his past. We both laugh at how much he lies. So she has helped me figure out who this man really is. Why are you still talking to him? If you don't figure out who he really is, why what's the letter for? I finally asked him if he'd ever dated my cousin. He said that he's been there and done that, but he would not go into detail. So I called my cousin in front of him, and she said that we all know he's a big liar. Now, ain't that the truth?
Right.
He done lied about everything else. Lied about his past sexual escapade. Lied about his abilities with women. Lied about that money in the stock market. Lied about what he used to have. Now he told you had your cousin, but he ain't got no details because ain't no details.
Right.
And she told you we know he a big liar. He got upset after being called a liar, and he left the room. That's all he got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm out.
Oh, I'm aghast. I think it was an act to get off the topic. My cousin says he's lying, and that's why her boyfriend don't like it. Because, see, the boyfriend, the reason it was tension, because he know he done spread lies about this girl before, and he's sitting up looking upside his head. If he slept with my cousin, can our relationship get past it? What relationship? Why are you in a relationship with this sorry-ass man? He ain't got no money. He don't look like he ever had no money. He ain't got no hopes of making no money. He ain't what he say he is in the bed. What are you in a relationship with him for? You need to get your standards back high again, because you done lowered them too low. Just you done got your little fence around your yard 2 feet. Everybody can step in the yard now and play in the grass.
All right, leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter. Thank you, Steve, on Instagram and Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley, but tonight, it happens. It's going down tonight, Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta. Your favorite play cousin hits the stage tonight. 5 shows, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday. Go to uptowncomedy.net, get your tickets, man. It's going to be crazy. Also,
you gonna
today,
kill him?
You dog. That's all I know how to do, Uncle. I learned from the best now. I've seen it. I sat on the side of the stage.
I had one motto when I walked out on that stage. I'm finna tear your mouth out.
No.
You didn't buy no ticket and leave disappointed seeing Steve Harvey.
That's the goal.
After the Kings of Comedy, dog, my whole career, it was even before that. A couple years before. My whole career, boy, was theaters.
Boy. That's it. I'm telling you, big dog. Hey, let's go.
I was playing no games out here. Woo!
Be proud of you, man.
Man.
Well, Uncle, man, did you know this too, Uncle? Who else didn't play no games? Because Michael Jordan turned 60 today. MJ turned 60 today, didn't play no games on that court. He also celebrated by making a $10 million donation to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And you say Michael Jordan ain't charitable. $10 million on his birthday. Now, I don't know any of us on this show making a $10 million donation on your birthday. Uncle, would you do this? Would you make a $10 million on your birthday?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay.
Easy.
He say easy.
Well, you're going to have to make a wish for me to get that.
Well, yeah, make a wish.
Would I?
And then give it up?
I haven't, but I would. But I don't have Jordan's money yet.
Man, well, they say
soon as I get this, soon as I reach this level that I'm going for, you're gonna see all types of great stuff. I do great stuff now. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, you do. Steve.
Don't get hung up, y'all, with y'all life. You ain't got $10 million. Sometimes your $100 donation is the equivalent.
Absolutely.
There you go, big dog.
Absolutely.
Man, Jordan has made $100 million donations toward organizations that focus on promoting and fighting racial equality. So, Michael Jordan, man, happy birthday to Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Michael Jordan.
Man. Big, dog. And don't forget
Jordan's a bad boy, and I've been debating this thing about the greatness of it, but if you look at the real numbers next to each other, he's still he's strong,
man.
boy.
Never lost an NBA Finals.
He's a GOAT.
Yeah. Never been to a Game 7 in the NBA Finals, dog.
2 3-peats.
Yeah. That's something to be proud of right there.
God, dog.
Go ahead, man. Happy birthday, Michael Jordan. We're
All right,
proud of you,
Junior.
brother.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Michael Jordan. Coming up at the top of the hour, a naked man burned his penis in the woods. We'll talk about it, let you know how right after this.
He went in there for that?
Ouch. We'll tell you about it.
Ouch.
It's more than ouch. Good God.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Well, Tommy, this story might be for you, so listen up, because you know how you like to, be naked. All right, what's the worst place to sleep naked? It turns out it might be the desert. On the season premiere of the TV show Naked and Afraid, one of the male contestants slept too close to a campfire, and a piece of hot coal popped from the fire and landed. Yes, you know, it popped, yeah. And landed right there on the tip of his, imagine that. Medics were on hand to provide pain relief, and the contestant seemed to have a great sense of humor about the incident. He described the burn as being on his, quote, little soldier's helmet. Okay.
We through with this show after this here.
Yeah.
What?
We turn the cameras off and get me back on. Get me back to my house. This over with. We going on in.
Yeah. You can't see it through.
Out.
You can't be.
I can't be naked, afraid, and burnt. No.
I'm tapping out.
And burnt.
Yeah. Anything on the soldier's helmet. Anything. We got to go home. Check into the hospital and get it tended to.
Yeah, we have to.
I don't care if it's a mosquito bite. I don't care if a tick get on it. I don't care. That you know, if you really think about it, it can't take much. Every man in here know this. Like if you outside in the cold and try to pee up against a tree, that cold air on it.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
If you outside and
we pee outside sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not walking all the way back over there.
Back over where? Inside?
To the restroom.
Yeah,
to the restroom?
No, I'm pee right here. What?
This
Y'all
big
got to
old
go
bush
back
right
on
here?
the inside. I'm behind this tree and can't nobody see me. Why am I straining like this here?
Oh yeah, you guys can't hold it like we can.
What? Yeah.
Oh no, see, and y'all have trained yourself to hold it because you got to get to a bathroom facility.
Yes, and it needs to be clean.
We ain't got to do that. I see it all over the golf course.
Oh, on the golf course?
What?
Everybody going. It's the bathroom too. It's way too far. It's too far.
Man,
and you can't hold it that long.
So
you
y'all
can't
use the
ride
bathroom
back.
on a golf course?
What? That's bathroom, but it's not at every hole. You know, it's not. No.
Well, why do you have to go so much?
Have you ever been to the hospital and you couldn't get your urine sample, and you go in the bathroom, and to help yourself out, give your urine sample, you turn the faucet on?
Turn the faucet
drink
on.
Do
some
that
water.
with kids too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Before
you
you
go
go
pee. So, boy, as soon as you hear that water, you got to go now.
I didn't know it was on the golf course like that.
Girl,
It's wherever you at. It's wherever you at. You got to go. Where's you gonna go? You got to get out this car.
Wait a minute. What do you mean it's dangerous? I'll tell you what's dangerous. Peeing on yourself while you drive. That's dangerous.
Shirley, we have learned so much
I know the things
in
you
this
learned in
segment
this show,
today.
Carla.
You learn we can't burn ourselves. That's
the
there.
truth.
We can't do that.
That's the truth there.
So you through with the show, Tommy, for real?
Oh man, I didn't try. Man, give me my clothes, man. Get a car out here. Let's get on back in. That's it.
We need some butter out here. I need some butter.
For the burn.
We need some.
Yeah, for the
some
burn.
honey. We need
Get
some
some
honey.
Aloe vera.
I need some saran wrap.
Wow. Okay, guys. Okay. Jeez.
I tell if that fire pop on me, naked and afraid is over. We got to get some clothes on right now.
Okay.
No, we finna get dressed right now. So when you come from medical aid, have some pants, drawers. You can bring a Depend with you, but we finna put this puppy away. He ain't out and available. He's not available for taping. I'll be talking to him like I'm his agent. He's not available
Like
for
he's another
appearances
character
anymore.
on the show.
Yeah, he'll be like, he's his own actor. Oh, excuse me, he's not coming out the dressing room
All
today.
right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, you crazy guys. More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's get to it. Let's talk about Elevate You and the health benefits and all of that and how good
you know
it tastes.
what? I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm really, really proud of this because I really, it ain't like I sat in the kitchen and came up with it. I actually use scientific research. I use the right holistic approach. I use my doctor's knowledge. I went to them and came up with this product. And I couldn't be more proud of it, man, because the results people are getting It's absolutely amazing. We're getting some great reviews on this product, man. I recommend you try it. Listen to me. If you feel sluggish sometimes, or you feel a little brain fog sometimes, or you feel, a little out of sorts, and you're looking for something that'll give you, if you drink it on a regular, if you want something that'll give you a kind of pick-me-up, some clarity of brain fog, and make you feel better overall, this is a great place to start, and it tastes good. Now, today, for the first time, I used oat milk in my Elevate You drink.
Okay.
You put that thing in some almond milk or some oat milk, Lord have mercy. New level.
Chocolate
I damn
milk.
near made another one.
Yummy.
Another flavor.
ElevateYou.com. Y'all go and subscribe to it so you don't have to keep going to get it. The results are going to really, really surprise you.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather drink truth serum and talk to your wife or never speak again?
Oh, B.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, B. Yeah.
B.
We ain't gonna talk no more.
But you talk for a living. What?
I speak. I start
Yeah, well,
doing
it's
sign
over
language.
then. The career's
You're
over. It's
retiring?
over. Yeah, it's over. I'm out.
That's really sad.
I'm going to go on.
You rather never speak again.
Yeah, I'm going to go
That's
be
what
a
he's
monk.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
A monk.
Yeah.
What about you, nephew? I didn't hear yours.
Well, if I talk to her, everything over. It's just.
That's it, huh?
So I'm just with her and I'm just quiet the whole time.
Never.
can't
That's
talk?
what never speak again means. Your wife and everyone. Yeah.
Well, if you take that truth serum, you're going to spend the rest of your life explaining. So I'd rather just be quiet. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Would you rather?
Sad. That's sad.
I bet I could lie through that truth serum. I bet you I
No,
could.
you ain't gonna be able to do that.
No, you
True
can't.
serum.
You can't outsmart the truth serum.
I chose B. Tommy. I just got married. I don't care. We don't never talk. I can't just tell you the truth. I just got in here. But I bet you I can write stuff down, though. I know I can do that.
All right. Would you rather work as a gynecologist or as a bartender at a strip club? Would you rather work
I
as
don't
a
want to be no
gynecologist?
gynecologist. No.
I'm going to be B. I'm going to be the bartender.
Yeah, I'm on that bar.
Club. Yeah.
Bartender at a strip club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Every day, gynecologist? Hell no.
Hell no. No.
Every
no.
day can't be a good day at that job. It can't be.
No, it's not. It's not.
Not
It's
every day.
not. It's not. I've seen some people. I don't want to. I've seen some people.
Okay.
That I don't want to see no more of. Yeah.
Hi,
No,
honey.
really,
How
I
was
just
your
don't.
day?
No, I don't want to be talking to you, explaining. I don't know. Hey, no. Bartender at strip club.
Yep.
All right.
Come
Would
on
you
in
rather
here.
wear?
Something I know about. I don't really know how to make drinks or nothing like that. And a lot of people going to get way more alcohol than they supposed to get in their glass.
You gonna give up their inventory at the bar?
Because I don't really know how to
them
make
down.
drinks, you know. So,
All right. Yeah. Would you rather get a 3-inch extension on it?
Yeah.
Or would you rather have a 6-pack and some obliques going on?
Oh, Lord. 3 inches. We just burned it the last segment. Now you trying to add inches. What is it? Leave it alone.
I'm
You
going to
need
tell
a
you right
break.
now, I'm going to just be real with you. You know, I ain't
Yeah.
trying to sound like, but 3 inches just going to be way too much now.
Here comes the
I ain't trying to,
stunting.
last thing I need is 3 more inches. What is B? Give me that damn 6-pack, and they can come see what I got look like.
All right. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up, it is our last break of the day. We'll have some closing
I
remarks.
already got
from the
7
one and
damn
only
kids, 7 grandkids. What the hell I need with 3 more?
Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, Steve, right before we get out of here and right before we get to your closing remarks, we got to remind everyone to catch the nephew tonight on his hit show, Ready to Love. It's an all-new episode. Tell us a little bit about it tonight, nephew.
Tonight gonna be just as ignorant as crazy and up and down and roller coaster as it, because you know Andre is back now.
Yes.
Okay.
With
the
curl.
sexy debonair is back, and we get to see. But y'all keep watching though. Y'all in for a treat. And next Friday, OMG, is a special because it is the 100th episode of Ready to Love. Bro. All right. So the nephew is excited about that. 100. So make sure you tune in tonight and next week. You don't want to miss it. 100, baby. Ready to Love. That's a blessing.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. And Junior, you perform tonight, right?
Oh, absolutely. Uptown Comedy Corner. I'm coming tonight, man. It's gonna be crazy tonight. You know what I do, Tommy? I'm going in there and just be Junior. Just go and be Junior. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. 5 shows all weekend. Yeah.
All right. We're coming out to see you, Junior. Thank you, guys. All right, Steve. You can take us out.
You know what? In closing, I look at this. You look at their area code. You look at their zip code. That's right, the same picture. I don't have an answer for this. But to those of you that think this country ain't racist, start admitting that it's racist and start creating policies that help those that are oppressed. It will never change. And until you do, we still going to be pissed off. So I don't know what to tell you today. I just wanted to vent. That's all. Have a great day today, y'all. Talk to God. He loves you. Hear something.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What if I told you there was more to the story behind game-changing events? Get ready for my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, we'll jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls and celebrities to athletes and artists. Join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
On Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that puts that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. You can listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your favorite shows.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C.
This child was laying on the side of the road.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, everybody, we are Ben Bolin, Matt Frederick, and Noel Brown of Stuff They Don't Want You to Know, the podcast on iHeartRadio.
We're hosting an informative discussion in iHeartland soon.
Talking about our favorite teachers, the weird facts we learned in making the show, and how important it is to be curious about the world around us.
Education is important, so join us as we chat all about it.
Straight from State Farm Park in iHeartland for a limited time, so don't miss it.
We're going all in, so head to iHeartRadio.com/iHeartland to check it out.